I've been thinking a lot about Gary lately, and I got so many good things from Gary, like all the drawing things and creative things to do. So I have been very inspired to draw, and I don't know, it didn't start with the fact that Gary went away. I am doing a project on my channel. It takes a while, so I can't upload it or do it all at once, because I am remodeling a kids kitchen for Leona. Like, I'm doing a DIY renovation of it, and it takes a while, and I can't afford to buy all the things I need at once, and also it takes a while for it to come here when I've ordered it, and yeah, so I won't post it for a while. But it made me think creatively, and I started to, one day I'm like, I'm gonna draw a little bit. It didn't turn out good. It was just an experiment, and it's not good. I haven't been drawing for real for years, because it takes too much of my energy, and I always don't like what I draw, and I get angry with myself. So this time I was like, I'm gonna draw. I feel like I want to draw. So I was going into it with thinking, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to draw a full picture. I'm not gonna make it look like the picture. I'm just gonna look at the picture, so I get inspiration, and then I'm gonna play. I'm gonna play with my colors. I'm gonna play with my watercolor pens, and just try it. And I'm gonna show you. It's not good, so don't say it's good, because I know it's not. But the thing is, here it is. This is how it turned out. As you see, I've just played a little bit. I left it. The hat's not good. The proportion is not good. The eyes are very. The first eye I did, I felt like, okay, this is gonna be crap. Normally I would beat myself up about it, but I'm not doing that. So I'm very happy about that. That's a very big step forward for me, to be able to draw, but not feel that it has to be amazing at the first try. Because I haven't been drawing for years, so I know it won't be good for a few tries. And maybe never. And I'm gonna try to draw. I was thinking, how will I ever be able to draw? Because I know when I sit down, it takes me 3-4 hours to get it done, and then I'm sad and I'm mad because it didn't turn out good. And I don't have that time when I have a child. So now I have to learn to draw with no expectation of it, like how it will look or how I will feel, and just go in with it. I'm gonna experiment with all the colors. So I'm gonna try to do stuff I never done before. So I'm gonna draw a little bit today. Maybe do a pencil drawing of sleeping Leona, or a lot of colors Phoebe. I've never been able to do an animal, so I'm thinking about trying that, because I know I will fail. And then just, okay, this is how it turned out. I'm not okay with it, or I am okay with it, but it doesn't matter. I will just go on with my day and my life, and not stop because it looks weird or whatever. I'm gonna try to do this kind of a picture. I remade it like this in the phone, so that I know how to do the colors and everything. And this will be, I know this will be really ugly when I've done it, because I don't know the proportions of cats. I really can't do fur, so it will be what it will be, because I don't have a white pen, so I can't really draw white. I can right away say that I would stop here if it were my old, and I really want to stop here, because this looks really, really ugly. But I promised myself I won't, so I'm just gonna continue on doing what I'm doing and see how it turns out.
I can't think nothing better than spending my day with you. My life is sunny and better, girl, when I'm with you. She illuminates so bright like a star in the skylines. She got the looks, the good, oh boy, I need her so bad in my life.
Look who woke up, little Leona, so I can't continue on painting. This is how far I've come. It looks better now with some color. Still not really satisfied, because I won't get it the way I really want it, but I'm not gonna think so. I'm very happy with the outcome if I think about me never drawing animals, because I think it's too hard. This is a much better way for me to draw animals with a lot of colors, because then it's already unrealistic and I don't have to feel like it needs to look like a photograph. I wanted to draw for an hour more, because she usually sleeps 2 hours. Now she just slept 1, of course, because I wanted to draw. But it's fun, and I'm so happy I'm getting back on drawing. Do you remember before Christmas I had such a hurting wisdom tooth? It is the exact same thing on the other side right now, and it's been for a few days and it's really painful. So I'm like gurgling salt water all the time, and I'm using the toothpaste I got from last time, like antibacterial. Oof. But it does not really work, and I can't afford to go to the freaking dentist. Is so darn expensive. I think it's so crazy that it is this expensive, but if I don't get better I must figure out a plan. Maybe they can take payments or something every month, I don't know. I have had the time to do a little orange here, and now I'm gonna continue paint because she just fell asleep. And the best thing with drawing again is that I can find the peace within me to listen to exciting podcasts or audiobooks. Right now I'm listening to a crime podcast that is so crazy. I feel so bad for this person when she was alive, because she didn't have it easy growing up or anything, and then she most likely someone took her life. And it's called Fatal Voyage: The Mysterious Death of Natalie Wood. Listen to it if you like crime pods, because I do.
Nobody but you. I want nobody but you. I want nobody but you.
I knew I would regret doing a background, but I felt like it was so weird with the white. So I'm just gonna need this to dry, and then I'm gonna try to do the colors more vivid, because now the background is way too vivid. So maybe if I do the black more black or something, it might be better. But I'm actually, this is the first time I'm almost ever in my life say that I'm pretty satisfied, but that's probably because I went into this project with thinking that it would be really bad. I can see it's a cat at least, so I'm happy about that. Are you dancing to Mama's vlog? Ready? This is a big deal for me. You guys who have followed me for a long time probably knows that I love working out. That is the best thing I know in my life. Almost, not anymore, because now I have Leona and also YouTube and everything. But you know, to feel good, to me, working out is like medicine. During my entire pregnancy, I couldn't work out because I had so many contractions. I have hurting. I couldn't. It was impossible to me. Then afterwards, after I gave birth, I was very excited to start working out and take long walks and everything. Did it happen? No. I talked about that in the video where I talk about my injuries. I think it was called I Did Not Know This Could Happen. So check that out if you don't have every info about my injury. I now have a diagnosis on my injury, and I'm going to talk about that later, but now I'm going to talk about something fun, because 2 days ago I felt like I really want to start working out again. I take some walks and everything, but I don't take any long walks, and when I do, I usually have some issues and stuff, but now I felt like I really need to start working out. I miss it so much. I miss myself because I love working out and I get so happy about it. I looked up on the internet. There's a great page, costs too much every month though, so I will borrow my sister's. The downside of that is that I can't have my personal workout program, otherwise you get a personalized program, but I don't care. I can still use the videos of the workouts for free, which is amazing. So I thank you for that, Erica. If you see this, I'm very thankful for that. So I started 2 days ago with with a dance class, because when I went to the gym for cardio, I always did dance classes, like workout dance classes, not I'm gonna dance good, because I can't dance good. I did that and I was so happy. It was so fun that I started to cry the first 5 minutes. I cried. I almost got an anxiety attack. It was like, I miss this so much, because I haven't thought about it in a while. It was very nice. So I'm gonna do that 3 times a week. I will start with dancing, and it's only like 20 minutes every workout, but to me that's a lot because I haven't done it for, what is it now, 1.5 years almost. I think it is 1.5 years because she's been outside of my tummy for 9 months. So 9 months plus 9 months at least. That's crazy. After this, I will talk more about the diagnosis of my injury and tell you a little bit what that means. Wait, do you want my shoes? But now I'm gonna do an Afro dance workout. I'm not good at Afro dance, but it will be fun, and yeah. Hard, I must say. It was very demanding for a person who hasn't worked out for 1.5 years. I worked out 2 days ago, but it was much easier dance class, workout dance stuff. If you haven't ever danced Afro, like Afro power dance, it is very demanding. It's a lot of bent knees, it's a lot of tempo and stuff, which is amazing. It gave me a lot in 20 minutes. I almost didn't even finish 20 minutes because I was dead, which is not usually what happens with me. But I did it, and I'm sweating like a pig. I didn't sweat much the last time I worked out. However, I can't do all the movements the way I should do the movements because of my injury, if you want to call it that we're going to talk about more. But it's easier for me to talk when she's asleep because it's a lot of information and she doesn't want to sit still. So now I'm going to stretch a little bit and then take a quick shower while she watches Babblarna on the floor. And then we're going to eat, and then she's going to sleep. I'm so proud of myself. I hope my body won't be messed up after this because it was a lot of leg work, which means that my pelvis can be a little bit worse afterwards, but we'll see. I didn't jump or anything because I can't do all the movement. I should not jump, and I can't like do 2 deep squats and everything. We'll talk about that soon. But also in the end I was almost laughed my butt off because she was laughing so hard at me. She was looking at me and she was laughing, and she was dancing for a while there. I tried to get it on tape, but I don't know if I got the best dancing. She was dancing on the floor. She was so cute. She's finally sleeping. She was very hard to get to sleep today. She seems to have hurting gums or whatever. She doesn't have teeth, she has 2 here, but it feels like she's hurting a lot in her entire mouth. I'm gonna talk a bit about my diagnosis that I have gotten on my injury since childbirth. This injury that I have, you don't need to get because you go through childbirth. You can get it by other things, but I got it when I delivered my child. It is called, I googled what it was called in English, hypertonic pelvic floor, which means more or less that my pelvis is always contracted, like my muscles can't relax in my pelvis, which means if you sit like with your back into a wall and you sit 90 degrees with your legs, you pretty fast start to shake because your muscles are really tense. Also, if you hold something up like this, well, it can be only a glass or whatever, but what makes your muscles tense? If you have, we take your bicep for an easy thing. If you tense your bicep and you hold it tense for now 9 months for me, it starts to hurt. It gets very weak because you don't have any strength left after that long. So that is what happens to me. It's tense all the time. It never relaxes. It can't relax. I'm not talking good today, I'm sorry. Which makes it very logical for me to understand now, oh, that is why it hurts more when I stand a lot or walk a lot or work out a lot or lift things. Mostly I feel like when I stand still or walk slowly or lift heavy things, it hurts the most. Which is pretty logical actually, because standing still and walking slow, you are pretty tense in your joints and everything. When you walk fast, it moves, it's more relaxed in a way, and also when you lift, you take help from your pelvis. It took me about 6 or 7 months to get that diagnosis, and I didn't even get it really. It was very weird for me because I visited 2 specialists who made ultrasounds and everything. on everything, and she said that, well, you're a bit tense. You're a little bit over tense, which we say in Sweden, in your pelvic floor. So that might be what hurts. So maybe you should talk to a physical therapist or something. And I was like, okay, like, didn't think it was that serious because she didn't mention it. And then I got more and more pain because I started walking more, and I felt like, what is up? Why am I getting worse again? I can't believe this. So I'm gonna look at my journal. It's called journal. The thing that the doctor writes the notes. We can find our own through internet. And in that it said that I had an extreme tense pelvic floor, and that all muscles involved were tense, were hard, and were tender. I'm like, okay, so that is my diagnosis. Why aren't you more clear when you speak to me? So I understand what it was. So now I actually have contacted a physical therapist, and I hope it will get better, because I'm very, very scared to ever give birth again, because it's so tense, it's so tender. So I really hope it will get better. I found a site on the internet that describes better in English, so I'm going to read a little bit about it. In this condition, pelvic floor muscles are contracted, tense, and weak. Blood flow is restricted, which can cause an acidic environment in the area, and this in turn can create an inflammatory cascade. When this inflammatory soup is generated, it's harmful to the region's muscles and nerves. The muscles become tender and the nerves begin to fire inappropriately, causing subconscious chronic pain and the tensing of the pelvic floor. So maybe you understand why I'm in so much pain. I finally understand why I am in so much pain. But I still wanted to work out. So that I worked out does not mean that it's better all the time. I just feel I need to get moving. It might get worse if I do the wrong thing. If I don't do the wrong things, maybe it won't get worse. I don't know. I feel it's good to move at least. The things I did today was a lot of leg work, so I feel like it feels a little worse today, a little tender and a little tense. But I can't sit still anymore. I just can't. So but I'm very careful with the movements, and I never jump or anything. I don't do long things that feel like it stretches or hurts in any way. So that is where I am today. I'm still hurting, but I at least know what it is, and it feels more logical. Also, when I'm on my period, it hurts way more, because it gets heavier. Your uterus gets heavier during your period, which means it pushes down on my already weak pelvic floor. So it has been and is a long road, but I hope that this physical therapist can help me, because I read somewhere that it said like 50% or something can get rid of this without surgery, and I really don't want to do surgery. I really don't hope I need to do that. So, but that is what's up. It's been very hard to have this pain. It was worse in the beginning. Then I was at that kinesiologen that I talked about, and after I've been there, I had much better. I think she released some tension, so I have saved up to go to one more appointment there. It's very expensive, but it helped me, so I'm so happy I can do it. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna go to physical therapy as much as I need to, and maybe she can help me. I really hope so. But that's that. So now you know a little bit more. Me too, by the way. This has to end this vlog. It's already my vlog. I can start calling these vlogs vlog. Welcome to my vlog, because they're always long vlogs. I hope you enjoy the video. Let me know if something was your favorite thing. Love you. Thank you for watching. It means a lot to me. Please subscribe, put on the notification bell, and keeping you. I love you. Bye.